Hi everyone, it's Faith Hope Love here with Time Traveler News. I'm here with my good friend from the 80s, Tiffany Christian.
Hi.
And we are going to talk about the biblical story of Samson and Delilah.
Yes, we are.
Tiffany, what would you like to tell them?
Well, Faith Hope Love here is going to tell you a few key points, and then I'll run through it with a detailed version. So, take it away.
Well, first, Samson was born, and he had long hair that he kept in 7 braids, and that gave him strength from God. And he got a girlfriend named Delilah, who was a Philistine who happened to be the enemy of Samson. And so she figured out what made him strong and cut his hair. And so the Philistines took Samson into captivity and chained him up and gouged his eyes out. And Samson had so much faith in God that he prayed that God would give him strength one more time. And he literally brought the house down by pulling the columns out of the support columns out, and he killed everyone, including himself. Tiffany, details?
Details of the story are pretty much Samson's dad had, well, there was 2 main wives, okay? And the one wife had lots and lots of babies for his father, but the other one, Samson's mother, only pretty much her first child was Samson, and it came after the other mother had so many children. And the other mom was always like, oh, I have more children than you. He loves me more. But, and then so, obviously Samson's mother was barren, and she got very upset about that, because in those days, being barren was a very bad thing. So, she prayed and prayed and prayed to God that God would give her a son and that she would dedicate it to God. And so when Samson was born, he was dedicated and went and lived in the temple, and they would see him once a year. And he pretty much grew up there and grew out his hair and kept it in 7 braids, and that's where he got his strength. And he killed Philistines, lots of them, with a donkey's jawbone. And so the Philistines were scared of him, and so they were seeking to find a way that they could take him down and eliminate him as a enemy of the Philistines. And so they found one. Every man's weak spot. All my 80s girls know it's a woman. And so, like she said, Faith Hope Love said that he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend was a Philistine, and her name was Delilah. And so pretty much she just kind of seduced him and kept asking, what's your secret to your strength? And he kept lying to her pretty much. And then one day he finally told her, it's because my hair grows out long and I keep it in 7 braids. And so the Philistines came and shaved his head, and then they took him and tied him up, because Samson used to be able to get out of the binds because he was so strong, he just break him. But he lost all his strength, so he couldn't get out of them anymore. And so they tied him up and they gouged out his eyes and pretty much put him in prison. And then so he prayed to God for redemption and to God give him strength one more time. And then he was just so strong, he brought down the house and he killed some Philistines in the process. And that's the story of Samson and Delilah.
Is there anything else?
I don't think so.
So we're done with this newscast.
I think so.
Blow up, she way.